Barack Obama, George Bush, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates, in addition to being super famous and super rich, share a common point. They all attended Harvard. This further reinforces the power of the U.S. education system, deserving of the title Paradise of World Education. And Harvard is just one of 5,000 universities here, and is still not the top one. So, in the U.S., which universities are promising destinations with the best education quality? Today, let's join commentator Mai Ann Tai in reviewing the top 5 most prestigious universities in the U.S., according to the ranking by U.S. News & World Report. 1. Princeton University. Princeton University, a school with ancient, majestic architecture located in Princeton, New Jersey, has become the name mentioned in the highest position and has maintained this position for the 13th consecutive year. This prestigious school has produced 71 Nobel laureates, including 30 in physics, 10 in chemistry, 4 in physiology or medicine, 21 in economics, 5 in literature, and 1 Nobel Peace Prize, placing it among the top 10 universities with the most Nobel laureates in the world. Although it is the first university in the U.S. to implement a no-student debt policy, the number of applications from students to this institution remains very high each year due to its strong training quality in fields such as mathematics, physics, economics, history, astronomy, and psychology. Princeton graduates take just under a year, compared to the average salary their degree brings, to cover all their educational expenses after deducting grants and scholarships. This university also has the highest graduation rate compared to any school in the rankings. With a history of over 270 years, Princeton is a cradle of training for many elites, including numerous heads of state, entrepreneurs, and billionaires. Among them is former First Lady Michelle Obama, the wife of U.S. President Barack Obama. Several other American politicians, such as former Presidents Woodrow Wilson and James Madison, are also prime examples. Syngman Rhee was the first president of the Provisional Government of the Republic of Korea, later the first president of the Republic of Korea, and also graduated with a doctorate from Princeton University. Notably, this is also the place where the genius physicist Albert Einstein lived and worked during his final years. With a tuition fee of up to $57,410, the school also offers many attractive scholarships for students with good academic records, such as the Harold W. Dodds Scholarship. This scholarship is not restricted by the applicant's field of study or qualifications, or the Global Fung Scholarship for 6 outstanding students from around the world. 2. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The second place belongs to Massachusetts, a school located outside of Boston and Cambridge, Massachusetts, focusing on training in fields related to science and technology. MIT also has one of the largest interscholastic sports programs in the world, with about 20% of students participating in sports teams across 33 different sports. The admission standards of MIT are extremely strict, with an acceptance rate of only about 4%. Candidates accepted into MIT must have an SAT score ranging from 1510 to 1580, or an ACT score from 34 to 36. This institution takes pride in having produced 84 Nobel laureates, 52 National Medal of Science recipients, 45 Rhodes Scholars, and 34 astronauts, and these numbers are still on the rise. Some notable faces who have studied at the school include American astronaut Buzz Aldrin, the second person to set foot on the moon, who earned his doctorate at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 1963. Eileen S. Gordon, president and CEO of Ingredient Incorporated, earned her bachelor's degree in mathematics at MIT in 1975. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, also obtained a master's degree from the school in 1976. Compared to the top-ranked school, Princeton University, MIT has a higher tuition fee of $57,986. Harvard University. Harvard University, the oldest university in the United States, is ranked number 3. Established in 1636 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, it is also known for its architectural beauty and has appeared in many famous films. To study at Harvard is a battle for students around the world, with the disparity between the number of applications submitted and the number of applications accepted being extremely large. Harvard is also known as the most competitive university. According to data recorded in 2022, Harvard's acceptance rate was only 3.19%. Harvard is known as the school that trains presidents, having produced 8 former students who held the office of President of the United States, the most among universities, with 2 individuals serving as vice president. One of the Harvard alumni, who has had a significant impact on the world, is former President Barack Obama. He was a student at Harvard Law School in 1988. In addition, there are 150 Nobel Prize winners who are students, lecturers, or staff of the university. There are 62 billionaires currently alive, and 335 Rhodes Scholars, most of whom live in the United States, are alumni of Harvard. Tech and finance billionaire Bill Gates also studied at Harvard University. He spent his first year focused solely on numbers and was expelled by the Harvard administration. After 30 years, he left college and was awarded an honorary degree by his alma mater after becoming one of the world's leading tech billionaires. Another tech billionaire who studied at Harvard is Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg. The admission standards at Harvard University are always high because the strength of Harvard University lies in its ability to provide financial support for students, with an estimated 65% of admitted students receiving financial aid from the school. Among these, the average student only has to pay about $12,000 USD per year, while the total cost for a year of study, including tuition and living expenses for one student, is $58,607 USD. Students from families with an income below $65,000 USD per year will be fully exempt from all costs. Students from families with an income above $150,000 USD per year also have the chance to receive tuition waivers if the family is facing financial difficulties, has medical needs, or has multiple children attending college, etc. 4. Stanford University. Ranking fourth in the list of prestigious universities is Stanford. Stanford University is located in Silicon Valley, which is home to many major tech companies such as Google, Apple, Facebook, Intel, HP, eBay, and numerous startups. This has provided students with the opportunity to work in one of the leading technology environments in the world after graduation. Stanford University also has a competitive scholarship acceptance rate of only about 4%. Among the ranks of faculty and alumni of Stanford, there are as many as 59 outstanding individuals who hold Nobel Prizes, and 2 have won Fields Medals. Stanford University has produced many geniuses, with nearly 30 alumni of the school currently being billionaires. The 2 co-founders of Google, Sergey Brin and Larry Page, along with Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX and co-founder of Tesla Motors and PayPal, Snapchat CEO, Evan Spiegel, Yahoo co-founder Jerry Yang, Robert Fisher, chairman of Gap, and Philip Knight, founder of Nike, etc. The cost of attending Stanford is extremely high, with tuition alone around $57,693. Along with other necessary fees such as books, housing, and living expenses, the total cost of attending Stanford for a year is approximately $82,000. Therefore, to cover these high costs, seeking scholarships is the ideal form of financial support. Apply for a Stanford scholarship, the GPA needs to be between 3.9 4.0 to be competitive with other applicants, or at least 3.75. Regarding the SAT-ACT test, although Stanford does not have a minimum score requirement for admission, the average SAT score of Stanford students usually falls within the range of 1470 to 1550 out of 1600. Yale University, the last position on today's list, Yale University. Established in 1701, this institution has over 300 years of history. The school is located in a bustling urban area covering a total area of 342 hectares, situated in the historic New Haven area of Connecticut. The acceptance rate at Yale in 2020 was 6.5%. However, in recent years, this number has dropped to only 4.46%. This indicates that the competition for admission to this prestigious institution has become increasingly fierce. Many Yale graduates have had notable careers. 4 Yale graduates signed the Declaration of Independence, and the school has trained 5 U.S. presidents, including William Howard Taft, Gerald Ford, George H. Bush, Bill Clinton, and George W. Bush. Always known to be in the top 5 best universities in the United States, Yale University is the birthplace of many politicians, artists, and scientists, including 19 Supreme Court justices and 13 billionaires. Other notable alumni include the famous actress Meryl Streep. Throughout its educational career, Yale has produced 52 Nobel laureates, who are either alumni or faculty of the university, and 36 Pulitzer Prize winners encompassing a vast number of works in drama, criticism, fiction, reviews, biographies, and more. In addition to studying, the students of the school also have outstanding sports achievements, known as fierce competitors with Harvard, with traditional sports competitions like the game football match or the annual rowing race. Harvard-Yale Regatta. Tuition at Yale University is considered to be at an average level of around $55,500 per year, rising above 5,000 universities and colleges. These 5 universities have become the best educational institutions in the land of the stars and stripes. It is no coincidence that the United States has become the world's leading education system, capable of producing the most outstanding talents of humanity with the most rigorous training quality in the world. Have you ever heard of any of these schools and the interesting things about these top institutions? Share below.